and welcome to my channel. So today I decided to do something a little bit different than what I have been doing. So I decided to do one of those makeup challenges where you buy products from a certain store or company and you do a full face and see if it's any good. And I'm doing that with the Dollar Tree. I did find a lot of products to work with. So I just got out of Dollar Tree. And as you can see, I've got a lot of things. Most of it's the makeup that will be used, but some of them are these cute little things I got. Every day is Catter Day. And Crazy Cat Lady. I'm not sure if all of them are going to work, but we'll see.
Yes, baby!
So this table, I'm gonna move the camera a little bit, that I have here has all the products I got. And this table is also where Fox likes to sit and watch me on the computer. So he is down here upset that he can't go on his table right now. Poor guy. He might still try to jump up on there. But anyways, I'm going to cut to me looking at this stuff for you guys. So this is my Dollar Tree haul for makeup. So I guess I'll start with the face. I'll just start doing stuff. I did also get some brushes because honestly, you don't need to buy expensive brushes. I know a lot of brushes work that are really cheap. So we'll see if anything else works. One thing I couldn't find though is a good beauty blender. The only ones they had were the silicone ones that, let's be honest, they're crap. They don't work. They're not sponges or beauty blenders. Well, the first thing I got to start with, liquid makeup. This was the closest to my shade they had. Sorry, I keep looking down here because this is where my face is. This is you. Hi. Since they didn't have any primers there, I guess I'll just start. I guess I'll use the kabuki brush. I was going to, well, I guess the powder has one of those like pads, so I'll use the kabuki brush. It feels weird. Well, I didn't show the packaging. It's this way. This was the packaging, and this is thing. It's, you know what I said that it's okay to buy cheaper brushes? Don't buy this one. I can already tell right now. It just feels weird. Also over here, if I'm looking over here, it's because this is where my mirror is. I'm not used to putting foundation on with a brush. I usually do my beauty blender, but I only want to use products they had. And again, I'm not using the silicone. And of course, like, this setup I have here isn't going to show it really well. I'll probably have to go up close for you to see that it's not awful, but it's not good. Normally I have a lot of natural light, but it's very dreary and dark outside right now. You know what? I'm going to turn on the overhead light. We're back. I'm going to get real tired of this kabuki brush real fast. So this looks like shit. So I'm just gonna try putting it on with my hands. It might be better. Just rub it in. Rub it in. Yeah, it's going on a lot smoother with my hand than the kabuki brush, so don't use the kabuki brush. It doesn't smell good. I mean, it doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell good. Now, I will say, I am not a beauty guru. I do like doing makeup, but I'm not a guru. So this is what it looks like with my phone that has a better camera than apparently my computer has. It's not blending well. It's obviously not my shade. It's a little too dark. If I had to grade, well, first of all, I'll grade the Kabuki brush out of 10. 0. 0 out of 10. I don't want to throw it away, but I know I'm never going to use it again. I might just give it to Fox as a toy after I wash it. So now the liquid foundation, I guess, I mean, if it's in your shade, maybe 2 out of 10. You're better off buying something that costs more than $1. Next, we have Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation with SPF 15. So it's got that. Liquid. I thought this was a powder. It's liquid foundation in a cushion compact. So this is what it looks like. I got really. Oh, is it? I got really excited because I thought it was a mirror. It is. It's just got something to peel off. But I have no nails. That's you. That's you right there. For $1, not bad. I'm impressed so far. Now we have the little Wet n Wild pad. It's actually really soft. And it's got a nice little like place thing that you can put it in to make it nice and compact. Because once you take that out, this part comes out. Oh yeah, it peels up. Oh, it opens like. Whoop. This is cool. And this is. Here we go. Well, since it came with a mirror, I'm going to use the mirror on here. Oh! This is actually my shade. What? Or at least it's a better shade for me than the other one. This doesn't smell that bad. Someone is trying to reclaim his table. Fox? I mean, oh, is it there? Okay. Well, I guess that's where he's gonna be right now. Yeah. Yeah. Well, because I thought this was going to be powder, I thought I was going to have something, to solidify the liquid makeup. It's obviously not going to happen. But because Dollar Tree didn't have anything for that, we're just going to skip it. Okay. So we'll close that. Set that there. So the Mega Cushion Foundation Wet n Wild. Packaging, honestly, I'd give you a 10 out of 10. This is pretty fun. It's a bit cakey, but then again, because this baby was on first, I can't necessarily say that it's the Wet n Wild's fault of it being cakey. Couple of things I do like. One, it's cruelty-free. Says it right. It's SPF 15, so it's really good to have either primers or foundations with SPF in it in case you are too lazy to actually put, sunscreen on. I like that it's my shade, but that shouldn't play a factor in if it's good or not. It took me forever to put it on. As you can see, I was pounding away on my face. When you squish down on the pad, you don't actually get too much on there, and it feels like there was a lot of water in it. I was getting a lot of it was not very pigmented. So overall, I'd give it a 4 out of 10. I mean, at least it's nice and compact and it's easy to just take with you, put in your purse. All you need to fix something, you can open it up. Even if you just need the mirror, you got a mirror. If you need to put a little extra. Or more likely under the eyes if you sweat there, forehead if you sweat there. But then again, if you have other things on your face, just putting this on, it's not as handy. Next, we have e.l.f. Under Eye Concealer Highlighter Fair Glow. I'll take it out of the package so I can show you better. Yeah, see, like, this one is the highlight, and this one is the concealer. So this is very fair. Oh, this smells awful. Well, here it goes. I always try different concealer looks. Highlight, and then again I'll use my fingers to smudge first, then highlight after. I can't wait to get all of this off my face. Maybe the highlight will save the day. Honestly, I can't tell if the highlight has done anything to my face. Mostly because the entire face is very shiny with all the other foundations. And so any shine that it would have given off is, I can't tell if it's highlight or if it's just bad foundation. I really wish this had better quality of, like, I think it's the lighting too. It's kind of rough. So I also have, this is going to be the rough part, I hate putting powder stuff on top of liquid foundation without setting it with a powder. So I'm not gonna like this part. We'll start with the contour. I have LA Colors contour. This is the only one they had. It's in the color tan. So, you know what? I'm just gonna use one of my brushes. Here it goes. I already know I don't like it. Look at that. Look at that. It's like, it won't blend. And it won't blend, again, because I couldn't set it with the powder. This is awful so far. It was pretty bad. At this point, I can't tell if it's the fault of this has any faults to it or if it's just because, like, there's no way you could do this without a setting powder. You know what? I'm gonna grab a setting powder. I want to be able to judge the rest of these fairly, and it's not these other products' fault that Dollar Tree didn't supply a setting powder. This is a problem that you get with setting powder. Translucent setting powder is on. And I have to say it has smoothed out a lot of the imperfections. I also like setting powder because I like a matte look. I don't like the dewy, shiny look. It kind of made a lot of the face look more even. Let's try this again. You know, honestly, I'm not mad at it. It's not, again, it's not super awful. Yep, I will give LA Colors Contour 6 out of 10. Highly recommend not using it with anything else we've used so far. So it could be one of those products that you splurge on the others, but this one you get cheap. Next, we have the LA Colors Highlight. This was the lightest shade they had. Shiny-ish, I guess. Let's see how it applies. It's a little yellowy for me, so I guess it's a bit more of a gold tone. The shade is called Shine Bright. So yeah, it could be more of a gold. This will be a 6 out of 10 for, you know, being cheap and being okay. Next, We'll do blush. LA Colors again. This is the packaging. And it actually comes with a brush, which means we're gonna use it. Which means it's gonna not be so great. And the brush is in a little bag, so we'll take it out of its little bag. Well, it's what you'd expect from a really cheap makeup thing. This side will be with brushes that are included, and the other side is going to be with, you know, a better brush, aka mine. Because honestly, whenever I get makeup, I never use the brushes that are in them, unless they're actually good brushes. So now I'm using a Supernatural brush. It felt so much nicer putting it on with the proper brush. Oh, let's see how it looks. So this is with its regular brush that it comes with, and it barely doesn't look like it did anything. This is with my brush, and again, it doesn't look like it did anything, but it was a very, very like pale pink. But you can kind of see a little bit of, you know, the not shine, but like tint, I guess. This side, not so much. So the product itself, again, is kind of like the highlight. It's 6 out of 10. First thing you do when you buy this, you throw the brush away. Do not use this brush. Give it to like a 5-year-old that wants to pretend they're putting makeup on. That's what these brushes are for. That's what these brushes are for. Next, I saw this and I was really intrigued by it. It's an eye beauty set. Eyebrow shaper and mascara wand. I don't really need the mascara wand, but I was looking at the eyebrow shaper because this is the packaging, and the pink one is the mascara, but this I don't want it to get all gross because of the gross makeup that's already on my face. This is something you would do before you put makeup on. Speaking of eyebrows, I got a Shape and Stay wax pencil in clear from e.l.f. It can be used for, I'm sure, many things, but this one will help my eyebrows from going all over the place, I guess. They didn't have any eyebrow products except for something like this. It doesn't smell like anything. One thing this might help me with, not necessarily for everyday looks, but for when I do my Halloween makeup stuff, I think this would work well. Eyebrows are set. Unless there's another way you want to use this product. I mean, it did its thing. It's 5 out of 10 because I can't really tell if it's done much, but it did something, I guess. I don't know. Next, I got 2 eyeshadow palettes. A matte, nudes-ish for a more natural look. Then I got one that's shiny purple, gold, and like white. And now, I did buy brushes there for eyeshadow. I guess I'll do one eye with this thing, and then the other eye with those brushes, because those brushes are going to be fine. They're going to work fine. This is not going to live up to my expectations. I don't know if you've noticed from all the stuff I'm taking out of packages, but there's a lot of packaging, and I don't like that. I know it's inevitable for a lot of these products because the way they're sold, they're hanging on stuff. It's just a lot of packaging. I guess we'll start with a base. I'm going to start with the middle color. It's just the base for the lid. And then I'll do the same thing, but with one of the Wet n Wild brushes. I know I did a great job showing you because it was all blurry, but you know. Got a little bud down here. Watching. Yeah. So the moment you put a brush into these palettes, there's a lot of fallout in the pan. I really wanted to go to the other one to smooth it out, but I'm like, no, I can't do that. I think I'm going to go in right away with the darker shade. Now, I will say, these things are really good if you need a pack-on color, but they are awful at blending. Brushes are what blend. These pack. Next, I'm going to go in with the purple, because I just have to. Now, one thing I notice, which is to be expected with cheap makeup, but the shimmer shades, the shimmer is only on the top layer. Like, you can even see it. You can even see it, how, like, there was a shimmer there, and now when you go actually into it, it's matte. It's pretty matte. Okay, next I will go in with the more goldy color in the middle. And then I'm going to use the lighter white-ish cream color. And then I'm going to take the purple and bring it under the eye. I don't know about you, but I can see a big difference. See this eye versus this eye. This eye is blended, this eye is patchy. This eye was brushes. This eye was this thing. Otherwise, you know, the makeup itself is not that, like the eye makeup itself is not that bad. 6 or 7 out of 10. Next, the part I've actually been dreading with this whole liquid eyeliner. I love liquid eyeliner, but the kinds I usually use are better quality than this. Liquid eyeliner is hard enough in itself to do well. Using something with this long of a brush, if you're not skilled in liquid eyeliner, this is not user friendly because it's probably going to take a while for it to dry, and you really don't want to like open your eyes because then you're going to get that line. Here it goes. One thing that is nice though with having a brush as opposed to like a felt point is you can get sharper lines with a brush than you can with a pre-formed felt tip. The only issue is that brushes are a lot harder to control than a felt tip. I think I'm done. I went a little extra on it. Let's see how it looks on the phone. It's not that bad. I've tried some where it's very patchy and almost watery. This has got a very pigmented, like full consistent color. I actually like this because all the liquid liners I have currently are not brushes. And I have to see, I'm not sure how many, because my eyeliners are not cheap that I usually get, and this one is $1. If you're good with liquid eyeliner, 10 out of 10. This is a find. I like this. Next, the LA Colors Mascara Lash Building for more volume. We'll see. So I'll start with one eye and just do one eye full, and then I'll compare like before and after. This is what it looks like. Small spoolie. I don't know if it's the product or if it's the spoolie itself that's bad. But I do have a way to test that. I have something I can use this thing for. See if it fits. I will say it was 100% the spoolie. This eye, not sure if you can tell, came out so much better and nicer than this eye with the original spoolie. So I'm just gonna use the new spoolie and mix it up. I'll give it a 6 out of 10, mostly because it doesn't come with the nice spoolie. It comes with the little crappy one. But at least I have a reason to keep this around. We are on to our last product. The LA Colors Lip Duo Gloss and Lipstick in the shade Charmed. I am neither a lipstick nor a lip gloss person. I usually prefer liquid lipstick. So let's see how this goes. Oh, it smells good. You know, the more I smell it, the more it smells like medicine. Like cherry medicine. At first it smelled like candy, but now the more I'm putting it on, the more I'm smelling it. It kind of smells like medicine. Again, I'm not mad at it. I like it. Let's see how the lip gloss... It's a duo, so I'm assuming this goes on top. This also has the same smell. Yes? Your butt's where I want to be. So this is the side with the gloss. I like how it looks with the gloss on the camera, so I'm going to put it all over. I'm not sure how long this will be, because I'll be cutting it down a lot when I edit it. But right now I'm almost at an hour and a half putting this on. It doesn't normally take me an hour and a half to put makeup on. He's trying to smell my face when I'm doing my makeup over here. So I'm like, yeah. Yes, baby? Yeah, I love you. Yeah. So anyway, let's go over here. Look over here. See hi. This I'll give. I mean, I see absolutely no problems with it. It works. I'm not, again, I prefer liquid lipsticks over either a lipstick or a lip gloss. It works. It's nice. It smells decent. It doesn't smell bad unless you can't stand the smell of whatever this smells like. So maybe 9 out of 10. So this is the final look. Again, on this camera, it's going to look fine. I'll have to get a new camera or a new lighting rig or something for that. So thanks for watching this makeup video. If you liked it, you know, click like and subscribe. If you didn't like it, click like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.